Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is going to be Total War, Warhammer 3 Chaos Dwarves campaign, Zhatan the Black, Part 7. Let's carry on where we left off last time. Load. We had lost that battle with Cathay last episode, so we're going to have to regroup. And we're actually trying to catch them from taking Nangao. Okay, so let's see where we're leaving off here. Libitash Sauerscowl, one of our generals. He is heading off to Eagle Iris, one of Grimgar's Ardboy's settlements.
Awanrag. Akshaubadrach.
Gorth the Cruel. So we're going to confederate with this guy one of these days. Once we have enough in the Tower of Zar. At the top, you can see the Conclave. Unlock this tier by completing 2 districts in Tier 3. Confederation, the Servants of the Conclave, Confederation with Disciples of Shut, and Confederate with the Legions of Asgore. Once we confederate, that's going to be really, really cool to see. We'll be able to use some of the resources from those factions once we confederate, but we're not going to be confederating for a while now. Yeah, we're on turn 49, so yeah. It's going to be around probably another 50 to 100 turns before we confederate, so yeah, still a lot more to do. As you can see, Zhatan the Black, our lord, our legendary lord, trying to chase one of the Cathayan generals that's heading off to either Snakegate or Nangao. So we're going to see what happens next turn. Gutter Fighter for Garda's Backstabber. This being Fights Dirty, no honor system applies here, plus 7 attack. Next level is plus 12 attack, melee attack. Moglasar Hashut's Chosen. We're going to give him Inspiring Presence and Fervent Fodder.
Demnin Makas.
We're going to leave that at Nanli, because I don't think we want the monetaries instead. Yeah. End turn. So, Sixu Yang. Is that how you pronounce that? Sixu Yang. Enemy army ends up deciding to go to Terracotta Graveyard to guard that settlement, leaving us a bit stranded. Yeah, a bit. Well, I'll go to Wing Chang and continue to build our army. Yep, that's the plan. Recruit 3 orc laborers. Drongash Cinderbeard's army. And Zhatan the Black. So we're going to chill at Wang Chang. Wang Chang. Technology. Okay, Harbor Guilds. This union of specialist builders working together with common aims means ports will be built faster and for the best possible price. Minus 15% construction cost for ports. Minus 1 construction time for ports. Okay. It says valiant defeat, so we're gonna encircle. And this is what I was worried about. Yeah. They have an army too, heading towards Gorger Rock. And they have some river trolls. Break siege. Try and get the Gorger Rock on time. That's all we can do there. And we're gonna keep rebuilding our armies from that last battle that we'd lost last episode. Hellforge. We can get some stuff with the Hellforge. An Infernal Guard and a Warrior Unit. A piece. Military Convoy. Yeah. I was going to go armaments, but I think I'm actually going to go cash for laborers. It's even worse. It's only a small thing. We'll still dispatch the convoy anyway, because it's good to get experience for the convoys.
I serve only the dragons.
Whose praise are Budraj? Gromadrazul.
Got some building upgrades available. Upgrade Ziggurat tenements to Overseer's quarters. +2 Lord recruit rank, +2 hero recruit rank, and +6% casualty replenishment rate. It's Stoneski Foothills, the Volary. Close defeat is what it predicts here. We might have to fight this battle. Grimgore Ironhide ambushes the Warhost of Zar. We're gonna auto this. Close defeat. So we end up losing both. We end up losing the single army, Libetash Sauerscowl, at I don't know what settlement this was. Gorger Rock. Yeah, Grimgore ambushes us out of nowhere. So now they got 3 armies over at Gorger Rock. That's going to be brutal. So we got to recruit another Lord. Ubaratus the Petitas. This will go recruit. So we start rebuilding our army over at Granite Spikes.
Asumor Angas Lock.
And we're gonna try and take Terracotta Graveyard, I think. Yup, Terracotta Graveyard. We're gonna try and move on it. See if we're able to take it next turn. We weren't able to heal up the armies, these 2 armies, well enough. But I think we should be able to take the settlement regardless. Building upgrade available. And we're going to leave that for now. Inspiring Presence and Fervent Fodder times 2. For Ubaratus the Petitas. The Petitas. Petitas. Ubaratus. And it looks like this is going to be a huge, awesome battle. But let's see here. Whoa. Yeah. I think we're going to auto-resolve this. Zhatan the Black against Xixiu Yang. Warhost of Zar against Northern Provinces, auto-resolve. Pirate Victory. You can see my army doing fairly well here. Chaos Dwarf, like, we lost our second army, our reinforcements. Drongash Cinderbeard has been vanquished. But Zhatan the Black remains with 3 units left remaining off of that battle. Yeah. Jeez. And ransom captives. So we end up beating them, but we lose a greater portion of our armies. The caravan has been spotting trundling through nearby land, bearing the banners of Cathay. No doubt the products of the so-called Celestial Empire would be worth snatching for ourselves, yet such spoils are not likely to lie unguarded. Choice between killing or caution. It seems the answer is clear. Yen Mao convoy. I think I can draw weapons and win this one. Stromny the Unbreakable Convoy against Kian Mao, Warhost of Zar against Cathay. And we're going to fight this battle. So, Kian Mao, the Cathayans, they got 4 Jinye units. Terracotta Sentinel. They have a cannon, as well as 3, I think it's Celestial Dragon Guard. I think that's what it might be. I'll have to check when I get back on the battlefield. Yeah. Let's take a look at the army comp here. Yeah, Celestial Dragon Guard. 3 units. And then Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen, 3 units. So let's take a look. So for my army, we have a Soul Grinder Tzinch, Man-Eater's Great Weapons, Kadai Fireborn, Pharaoh Mammoth, War Hydra, Kadai Destroyer, a Chaos Dwarf Blunderbuss, and Stromny himself, the Unbreakable. Huge attacks happening from the War Mammoth on those Celestial Dragon Guard. The Kadai Destroyers just completely manhandling, going through those units like water. And Kadai Fireborn doing well as well too. You can see the Man-Eaters getting in on some action. The Mammoth is out of control. It just went out of control, so yeah. It's rampaging. Oh, we forgot the War Hydra. Yeah, jeez. We forgot to send the War Hydra up front, so I don't know what the heck happened there. He's in the back now. That Terracotta Sentinel is hitting the Kadai Destroyer. There we go. Ooh, that Terracotta Sentinel getting hit with the Dwarf Blunderbuss is brilliant. We get to see Terracotta Sentinel against Kadai Destroyer. It's quite fascinating to watch. Again, a huge tower of stone taking on metal fire carnage. Pretty much. Terracotta Sentinel at 581 health. And it is down. Taken out by the Dwarf Blunderbuss. And the Cathayans are breaking here. There's not much left of them. Some Celestial Dragon Guard units across the battlefield. Some crossbowmen. The Man-Eaters are behind the enemy lines attacking the Celestial Dragon Guard. Huge mallets. And the Kadai Destroyer is on its last legs. It blows up. We ended up losing our Cathai Destroyer, which is not a good thing. Victory. Hard victory. It's the Cathane's route. Cathai Destroyer getting 68 kills, but being lost along in the process. We're gonna go with the treasury, I think. Ransom captives.
Khorne Dock. Zhatanunku. Zhatan da Draj. Garistat.
Zhatan the Black is beat up. We're gonna retreat from Terracotta Graveyard back to Wang Chang. He only has 3 units in total after that last battle. Not good. We're gonna upgrade firing drills, ammunition plus 20%, missile strength plus 12%, and that's for Hobgoblin Archers, Castor Blunderbusses, Infernal Guard, and Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders. Bows. As much as Cathay doesn't have as much of an army anymore, neither do we. Neither do we. So yeah, we are building up that army at Granite Spikes just in case Grimgar decides to attack us, and it wouldn't surprise me if he did. He has a fairly hefty army, and we need to be prepared for it. At the very least, for if he attacks Granite Spikes. We're going to set examples at Stoneski Foothills and Eastern Steppes. That gives us that plus control. That's going to help us out.
Gromadrazul. Wanan Baras.
Black Shard Bulwark. We're going to use for Stromny the Unbreakable. Skill point. Wang Chang. We're going to build up here. The Hellforge. We can unlock some more stuff as well at the Hellforge. So, Royal Guard and more warriors is what we're going to go with. In turn, regeneration.
Gatalifstrochugal. Dumleth. Dumleth. Abar Nuatka.
I think we'll go with Hobgoblin Cutthroats. So, Uberitas, the Petitas. We're constructing 6 Dwarf Blunderbusses, and then 4 Hobgoblin Cutthroats. We already have 6 Dwarf Warriors and 2 Orc Laborers. We're just trying to prepare for Grimgor, because he's going to be wandering around that bend anytime soon, if he does. Merchant guilds, when it comes to matter of trade, guilds are an ingenious device for increasing profits without individual responsibility. Income from trade tariffs plus 10%, tradable resources produced plus 10%. Khorne's Wolf Boys. Currently locked. End turn. In Hellforge we can get some more stuff, so we're gonna get some warriors, more warriors. As many warriors as possible. Chaos Dwarves generally fight with one of 2 weapons, both equally destructive in their own way. The first is the double-handed axe, a short-hafted weapon with a heavy metal blade which can crack open armor and cleave a foe in 2. The second is the blunderbuss, a short-ranged weapon of devastating effect. The blunderbuss uses a gunpowder charge to fire shards of spiked iron at the enemy, although it can also fire hot coals, lead shot, pieces of scrap metal, and even stones if need be. The weapon is so robustly made that it can be loaded with far more powder and shot than a simple handgun, and its effect is quite different. When a blunderbuss regiment fires a volley, the whole zone to its front is filled with spinning, razor-sharp pieces of iron spread out covering a broad front. As the enemy are hit and slain, more slicing metal plows into the ranks behind, causing untold devastation to all foes unfortunate enough to be close. Blunderbusses have only a very short range, as all the energy of the shot is dispersed over a short distance, but within this range they are deadly. The blunderbuss-armed Chaos Dwarves are also ferocious hand-to-hand fighters. Their preferred tactic is to give their enemy a single blast, follow up by charging into close combat. Chaos Dwarf blunderbusses, the sons of a shut.
Vishorum! Summasta Legion!
4 more turns. We're gonna get some Chaos Warriors, Chaos Dwarf Warriors, great weapons, and 3 Orc Laborers at Zhatan, the Black's army at Wengchang. We have no more secondary army other than what we're building at Nangao, because we do have an army at Nangao that we're building. Mulglasar Hashat's Chosen. He has 5 Hobgoblin Cutthroats, and we are building 3 Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders, and 2 Hobgoblin Wolf Raider bows, along with a Goblin Laborer. Crusades in the Black, Hellforged Ordnance. Beneath their mutated faces, even darkened souls, the Chaos Dwarves are still dwarves at heart, retaining all of their counterparts' metalworking skill and knack for ingenious engineering solutions. Plus 6% ammunition for Iron Daemon and artillery units. Yeah. Inspiring presence for Mulaguni Morgrimaz, our convoy overseer. One of them. It's now posted we can construct at Wage Inn, which we will do, because that will help us out greatly.
I do so enjoy it when a willing
Village to Cursling. Is there anything we can do in diplomacy? Clinician.
Ashen here's all.
The Gore Queen!
All be slaves.
Miao Ying.
Wage Inn. Building upgrade available. And then Lee still. I guess we'll build it. Why the heck not? Whatever. We'll do that. In the Hellforge, we can either get a Great Taurus or War Machine. I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Do it that way. Labor economy's good. And turn. See here, recruitment cost minus 15%. Through our See It, Slay It, sordid internal security campaign, it's become apparent that a radical malcontent within the ranks of the Infernal Guard has been squirreling away weapons for some nefarious purpose. Perhaps he seeks in vain, of course, to challenge natural order. As you might expect, a fitting, agonizing, and public example has been made of the would-be traitor. But this has slowed down our recruitment plan somewhat, though a true servant of Hashut would have nothing to fear. Look the other way, leniency. Oh, wow. Veteran convoy master, trucking across the world on a convoy is a life suited only to the hardiest Dowie, and the more experienced they are, the better. Experience per turn, plus 100 for convoy overseers. Lord recruit rank, plus 3 for convoy overseers. Yay. Gorda's backstabber. Put him in here with replenished troops. So we can lock that here. Perfect. Got some more dwarf blunderbusses on the way for Ubatras or Uberatas, the Petitas. In turn. Non-aggression pack, perfect. Which is what I want. Because I don't want to have to deal with Clan Ashen. Not right now, anyway. Let's see here, Infernal Ironsworn or Infernal Guard? Infernal Guard, and then some more warriors. That's what we'll pick for the Hellforge. Tower of Czar's seats, I do have 150 that I can use. And we'll get Expounder General Conclave Influence cost, claim is C plus 150. Grand Tycoon, whose industrial prowess and ability to shout loudly about it has earned him his place. Conclave influence gained, +1 per turn for factory settlement buildings. Perfect. So we claimed one of the seats, and we get some extra conclave. What else?
Draj da Baratu! Marink!
Alright, so for Zhatan the Black, we're going to go with 2 more Chaos Dwarf Warriors, 3 more Orc Laborers, and 1 Hobgoblin Cutthroat. In addition to the 10 units he already had. We've completed our army at Granite Spikes, Uberitas. And Uberitas is going to wait here at Granite Spikes, I think is probably the best bet. At least for this turn. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's the problem. And he's got his settlements all the way down over here. He friggin' heck. He's taking on Hashut. I should try and...
Daula intimidas pama parag. Udmish fadis agruldraf tagatapar. Admiral of Kar's fleet, bow before the Kraken, and I may hold a sliver of mercy. The crew will see to it.
We'll go with a non-aggression pact, get some money for it.
What? Disorder!
Ready to defend.
Northern Provinces is willing to go and...
Maori Tatsagio!
End turn, we ended up upgrading one of the buildings at the Volary. Convoy encounter, 1 mile for the road. We're gonna ignore this because usually I don't know, I don't like sacrificing one of the units for buffs, so yeah, it's gonna be one of those I just kind of ignore. Wog has failed, and I'm gonna start moving my army at Granite Spikes.
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Abgruasardu!
I'm gonna move this army, Mulgasar, from Nangao. We're gonna try and link up with Zhatan the Black, and we're gonna see if we can take Terracotta Graveyard. That is, you can see Village besieging Po May, so we're not even gonna get there quick enough. Village is just ready to go. He's got Wage in, as well as too. So really, we're not going to have to worry about Northern Cathay to a certain extent. That only leaves a few settlements. Terracotta Graveyard, Shrine of the Alchemist, and Mingzhu, which is... we also have a quest. Mission quest, Unused Wealth. What laxity these Cathayans show. Why do they not use their land correctly, exploit it for all it has? Do their feeble dragon overlords weaken their minds, I wonder? Fear not, for the Dowie Tsar have plans for all their wealth, and the intent to take it from them. Plus 1600 treasury for raiding the settlement, so we'll have to raid the settlement to get that treasury. That's gonna be nice. Yeah. What else do we have here? We can set examples, and that's what I'm gonna do. This gives us that control. Again, something we need. And turn. So we're going to convene a terracotta graveyard. So we're going to bring Zhatan the Black over to Terracotta Graveyard, and we're going to bring Moglasar along with. And we'll see what we can do there. And over here, continue to move our army to Gorger Rock, over Chus. And the Everchosen, the Challenge Stone. He's at war with the Heralds of the Tempest. Wow.
Words, so I can use them as a lash to flay your soul.
You dare? Yes.
Cain, mother of despair.
Dried rose.
So we're going to accept an ally mission for Puppets of Misrule, and we also gave them a mission as well too, to attack Sin Po, which is southwards. Terracotta Graveyard. Alright, so we did some industry ones. I think we should get back to military. Or maybe not. Maybe we should continue with industry. Oversee organization, fine. And the Hellforge, we can unlock some stuff. Front guard. Yeah, let's leave them there. And turn. Northern provinces, looking for a peace treaty. That's not going to happen. Po May was hit there, and we can actually send an army over there and colonize Po May. So we still have that settlement under our belt. We are attacking Terracotta Graveyard, and why is this showing Valiant Defeat? I have to encircle for a couple turns, see what that yields. So our armies are besieging Terracotta Graveyard. We're gonna have to wait a couple turns though, because it does seem to be that we're gonna lose if we attack right now. So we'll wait a couple turns, get that attrition going for the enemy. Enemy Cathayans, northern provinces. We're gonna continue to send this army of Ubatras, the Petitaz, to Gorger Rock. Lord not moved. Building upgrade available. Dragon's Crossroad. Convoy dispatch available. Hobgoblin favor. Add master. This time we're going to go for ammunitions. So we're going to dispatch ammunitions to Great Hole of Graces to get ourselves some cash. 2,880. And turn. Ooh, and our convoy is attacked by Grimgar. We're gonna auto-resolve. Dang. It's a luck for one of our convoys changing. Right out the gate too, I think. Ah, yay! Cacophony of roars and feral shrieks rings out ahead of your convoy. Dark Elf Beastmaster approaches. By the look of his shackled beasts, he's recently returned from an expedition into Norska. Poses little threat. His retinue of hunters, visibly weary and battered from the run-ins with the Northmen and critters of the tundra. With a tired, droopy sneer, he offers the convoy one of his creatures in exchange for some supplies. But we care little for the Dark Elf's plight. Such a beast could be useful against future threats. And we're going to accept this beast. Black Dragon, yeah. Always accept the Black Dragon. There we go. It says finally. It says Pyrrhic victory. We're gonna encircle one more turn. Get that attrition down a little bit more. Village Cursing is kind of sitting there. He could move to Terracotta Graveyard and help us, which would be nice. But yeah. Doesn't seem to be what he's doing. Yeah, one more turn. And Ubatras can attack Gorger Rock, which is what we're going to do. Decisive victory. We're gonna occupy his outpost. Yay, we got better diplomacy with Hashut. Get a trade agreement now. Let's get past that. Fervent fodder for Uberitus, and then Gordoz giving that last remainder point in Gutter Fighter. In Gutter Fighter, what else? 418. Let's get some more warriors, and that's all we're gonna be able to get. Building upgrade available. Sure, yeah, more income. Bigger mines. In Nangao, we're gonna get rid of the Hobgoblin bivouacs. The Hobgoblin's giant wolf mounts are stabled here, where the noise and the smell cannot reach their Chaos Dwarf employers. We're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna construct what is it called? Building browser. Yeah, we're gonna build an Ash level Chaos Dwarf infantry base. That's what we're gonna build. So yeah, intern. One more intern, and then we're gonna attack Terracotta Graveyard. Wild hunt begins. Orion, King of the Woods and Master of the Wild Hunt, is reborn anew. On the eve of the vernal equinox, the elite wild riders select a candidate to bear the mantle of the immortal Elven King for the year ahead. Now that Queen Ariel has done her secret work, Orion storms back into the world once more. As ever, he immediately calls a wild hunt to clear the forest of undesirable outsiders. The herald of the hunt sounds the horn, signaling the elves in the forest spirits to fight in Athel Loren's defense, a primal urge to expel the forest's enemies that none can ignore. Ryan will now behave more aggressively towards his neighbors. Don't have to worry about him, because we're far as away. Nangao, yeah, let's get one of those. Pirate victory, it still says. Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna fight this battle. It's gonna be the last battle of this episode, I think. Fight battle. So this is the Battle of Terracotta Graveyard. Warhost of Tsar, Zhatan the Black against the Northern Provinces. Settlement Garrison. Halberd Infantry. Channel magic. Ooh, and the drain magic, the winds evade us. I'm gonna start deployment. I'm gonna start battle. Let's run down some of the army comp here. At the main entrance, they have some Celestial Dragon Guard, some Peasant Archers, some Jade Warriors, a Peasant Long Spearmen, some Jade Warriors, and some Peasant Archers. And they're going to be clashing with my Orc Laborers for the most part, and Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits. Right in the center, we're sending them towards them. And my general is attacking there as well too. And we're going to get him to attack the Terracotta Sentinel. Try and get him to take them down. Now we are traversing on the sides of the settlement as well too. Entering from the north, northeast and northwest. Yeah. There's not too many in the northwest. Let's put this on. Ooh. So Hobgoblin Sneaky gets attacking Jade Warriors. We pop some buffs. Terracotta Sentinel taking on our general. A huge battle unfolding in the center. Again, those Orc Laborers clashing with Celestial Dragon Guard and Jade Warrior units, and they're just, the Orc Laborers are falling back a bit. Southeast. Oh, northeast. Well, both battles unfolding northwest and northeast. Well, it says victory in our grasp. Our second army has hit the field. We're going to send them straight to the center of the settlement. There's not going to be much standing in the way of that second army that has hit the field. So our Orc Laborers are doing really well. Northeast. Or northwest, sorry. Northeastwards, we're doing well too. Orc Laborers swamping a Jade Warrior Halberds unit. Well, these are mostly cased Orc Warriors. Yeah, cast Orc Warriors. And they're not doing too good with the Celestial Dragon crossbowmen attacking them.
Skon! Ach der Mund! Send ihn da drin!
We're going to send our general backwards to try and get him to heal up. some wolf raiders attacking this peasant archer unit. So we are taking the center. Another charge happening. Wolf Raider goblins taking on peasant long spearmen at the center of the settlement from our reinforcing army. Terracotta Sentinel is still alive and attacking those orc laborers in the center northern entrance. Still going to try and move that general away. 472 health, not enough. So we're going to try and get him out of there. Terracotta Sentinel wreaking havocs. Center battle still taking place. Wolf Goblin Raiders losing health slowly. Dragon, Celestial Dragon crossbowmen and Peasant Long Spearmen. So now we're going to send the bulk of the 2nd Reinforcing Army northwards. We're going to send it northwards on that north entrance that we weren't able to take. You can see the remainder of my army surrounding Terracotta Sentinel, the remainder of my 1st army. North entrance, Terracotta Sentinel is almost down, 603 health. Orc laborers surrounded it, and my general's kind of hanging back, sitting here. 472 health. It's going to go down any second now. There we go. Terracotta Sentinel's down.
Where's the scrap?
Both battles in regards to northwest and northeast entrances pretty much unraveled and finished. The Cathayans being routed. Couple units left on the board for Cathayans. So the remainder of the army really is in that north causeway. A lot of hobgoblins. flashing against those Jade Warriors. Oof, just too many goblins. Jade Warriors are not able to withstand it. So really, it's this one last battle. Victory. Cathane's break at the north entrance. After that reinforcing army was able to secure the center. Good battle. Pirate victory. (1,921) deployed for Zhatan the Black. 1,088 lost with 833 remaining. 1,541 deployed for Moglisar Hashat's Chosen, 213 lost with 1,328 remaining. For the northern provinces, Cathay Settlement Garrison deploys 1,355 with 827 lost and 528 remaining. Ooh. One of the Celestial Dragon crossbowmen getting 174 kills. Nice. And Terracotta Sentinel getting 152 as well. Occupies outpost. Labor economy. Fix that. Accept changes. There we go. They crushed this Chaos Rebel uprising. I don't know why that happened, but we're gonna auto-resolve. Treasury. So we ended up taking Terracotta Graveyard. We're gonna get some Chaos Dwarf Warriors, and yeah, we'll leave it there. We're gonna move this army, Mulgasar, Hashat's Chosen. I think we're gonna move them. Yeah, I think we're gonna move them somewhere. Somewhere. I think I am going to leave it off here. Yep. Thanks for joining.